Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Futures are down this morning. We had PCE data release around 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We got this big green candle, 1 minute chart, but since then it's been going lower. So inflation is PCE inflation came as expected. I think it was 2.9%. It came as expected. So just a pump and then again trying to give it back. So futures are kind of down 0.5%, mainly due to earnings. There's a semiconductor stock, I think Marvel or let's see, Marvel or somebody reported an earnings. Yeah, this one. So 13% down, 13.5% down. So that's dragging most of the chip stocks. So that's the story for this morning. And you can see, so Excel is down around 3.5% this morning as well. So anyhow, so let's see where we are. You can see we touched the red line yesterday. Nice pump here, and that was a perfect opportunity to short. And now we are going lower. Right now we are kind of in the middle line. So if we come below 21,564, look to load longs, and if we go above 23,785, look to go short. All right. This is S&P 500. Similar story here. You can see yesterday we went all the way to the nicely, perfectly tagging this red line, and then sold off there. Okay, so again we are now here. If you want to go here, 65 to 22, good shot there. Inversely, 64.79 is a good buy here. And by the way, guys, if you want to know more about this indicator, subscribe to my channel. Link in the bottom left description of this video. Click on it, subscribe. I will share the levels every hour with my subscriber and the stocks I'm buying and selling. For example, Tesla I bought yesterday right at the bottom here. When it touched it, then look at nice bounce, 1.94% bounce. So you can see one day you can make almost 2% just following me and being a member. Okay. All right, so let's go to Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin also with PCE data had a nice bounce and now giving it all back and coming in the buy zone again here. So we could expect a bounce. You can see yesterday also we had a bounce to here and now it came back down again. So let's see if we can get any bids here or it's going to keep selling off. We'll keep an eye, but this is not the area you want to be shorting. So now let's take a look at long-term chart. Hit the like button as I'm reviewing it, guys. Appreciate it. This is where we are right now. S&P 500. Keeping an eye on RSI and this orange line. A tag of orange line would be a good buy for the long-term hold. Let's go to daily chart and see how things are looking here. This is daily chart. SPX is near resistance. You can see previous high, right? Actually, it went above that. Let's see. Yeah, it just one candle is above, so it made a new all-time high with divergence. You can see RSI and PP have divergence. So let's see. Just remember all these gaps will fill at some point. I just don't know when. So it can keep going higher, but eventually it should come back down. But who knows when? This is live market MES. So gone little down now. Mainly probably due to Nvidia is down because of that Marvel stock and all the chip stocks are following the suit. But again, let's see. They could pick it up because they could find support at 10 moving average and then bounce again. So we'll see which way it plays out. This is MNQ, same thing here, finding support on this white line, 20 moving average, and could bounce there as well. And then this is NDX chart with all the gaps. There's also a gap actually, mind you, on the top of 23, NDX 23 at 832. So they could really bounce there as well before they go lower. So keep that in mind on triple Q. Actually, we filled that gap, interestingly. So NDX did not fill, this one filled. So let's see if they're going to go lower to fill some of these gaps down or they keep going higher. We don't know. We'll wait and watch. Bitcoin daily chart. All right. So Bitcoin not looking that great. You really want Bitcoin to go above these red and yellow lines, all right? Because every time they go below that, they really fall like significantly. This was a fall of 25%. Um, Here it went below also. You can see as soon as it goes below red line, we could go like 27% lower, things like that. So here also you can see might not look that significant, but this is also like 15% fall here. This was a huge one here. Let me delete this one. You can see this fall here. This was about 60% fall. This fall was about 50%. So again, so you really want this to recover this red and yellow lines if you want to be bull. Here's BTC gaps. There's a gap at the top and there are two gaps at the bottom. I don't know which one will fill first, but again, both could be on the table to fill. So be very careful with Bitcoin. If you're a bull, you want this to recover soon and recover this red and yellow lines. All right. Okay, VIX, how VIX is doing. VIX is also trying to go higher. We'll see if they can do that. This gap around 14, so it could fill, and then if they really want to bounce, they could fill 20 gap. VIX going lower on some divergences building, so big VIX starting to build some momentum. So we'll see when it's gonna start flying. Tesla had a down day yesterday, but again near some support line, near 10 moving average as well on EMA lines. So let's see if it can bounce, start towards 388 or not. We'll keep an eye on that. Apart from that, nvda after earnings indecision candle now opening lower, so that could mean we made a decision to go low. I don't know, or they're gonna recover it. So we'll see. But worst case, if it goes lower, so yes, it can find support on these 50 EM and SMA. So for some reason, I'm a bit tired today. Bond market going lower again after PCE data. So I think it could be in a nice buy zone. So let's quickly look at that because bond could be a good trade as well. So you can see it's coming closer to bond. Bond is very amazing trade. You can see slow and steady, just ping pong. So bond is very close to buying. If it can go around 11401, you could look to buy that. So I'm gonna keep this at the top so I keep an eye on this, all right? On this bond trade. I want to make sure I don't miss it. I'll keep it here below Tesla. Okay. Um, what else is interesting? Let's see. Apple had a nice bounce. Let's go back to daily chart. Here you go. Apple, nice bounce yesterday. Recovered this 10 moving average, probably going towards these yellow gap fills. AVG also bounced very nicely yesterday, just a recovery of everything, and now have a gap up, so could come back to fill that gap today. We'll see. Commodities, crude oil, just below, had a nice bounce, getting rejected here, but again near long-term buy zone here. Hang Seng Index, Alibaba reported, so that must be going higher. You can see here. So Alibaba is looking nice. Natural gas also looks like a nice breakout candle above 20 moving average. It could back test before going higher. Gold getting a 8 count sell signal near previous high, so again could be declining here. Silver also getting a 7 count sell signal. This is copper finally trying to go higher above 20 moving average, so looks like building some momentum here. Dollar is weak below all moving averages, and that's helping gold and Bitcoin to go higher. But let's see if it breaks out, then that's not going to be good for gold. Apart from that, again, chip stocks are all down um, because of that Marvel earnings. And Shopify had a nice recovery yesterday, but again, looks like it wants to fill this gap today before it can go higher. We'll see. Palantir had a recovery, still holding this 50 moving average somehow, but there are a lot of gaps to fill, guys. So be careful. Celestica had a nice pump, 5%, just keeps ripping higher. Unbelievable pump, this guy. But again, let's see if there are multiple gaps still to fill. Ford had a nice support, 10 moving average down day. MicroStrategy looks like keeps going lower and lower. Could be coming for this next gap fill around 320, 319.89. Apart from that, TD, what a dump. That was a great fake out move from market makers. CM going higher. All these bank stocks have huge gaps to fill, so they could be coming lower at some point to fill some of these gaps. CNQ also close above all moving average, could be starting a new bull run here. after so much consolidation. Suncor and XOM looking very solid here. Okay, I think that's about it. And then grocery giant Loblaw is looking pretty good. If you want to buy it here, and then Costco is also looking pretty good for the long-term buy, in my opinion. You can see here, could be making a U-turn here. Okay, guys, we'll see how this session goes. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin and other stocks. And if there are any particular stocks you want me to review, put a comment and I'll take a look in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.